Hello world, Way of Time here, bringing to you another episode of EEPower. As you can see in the lower left hand corner, I have finally migrated to Minecraft 1.2.5. Sorry that this video is a bit late. I've been fiddling around with red power controls since it went into pre-release 5. And pre-release 5B1 is out right now, but I'm not gonna download it quite yet because I'm not likely to go back into my Red Power build world for a bit. So let's go into Red Power 2 and start our adventure again. Now I had to go back to this base to get my descriptive book for my crossroads. The reason for this is that all descriptive books in 1.2.5, you have to add symbols to them or else they become really unstable. Now to add symbols, this place is getting really ransacked, but I guess I'll have to worry about that later. You have to make some paper, and I got enough reeds. Gotta make some paper to make a notebook, which is a new item in Mistcraft. So make the paper, and all it is 9 pieces of paper, and you got a special notebook. Then you go to your preformed writing desk. Let's get a few more descriptive books so that this can be worthwhile. Go up to it and take your notebook and put it in the slot. You'll see a bunch of different tags with when you find symbols, you can write them in. Now all you have to do is take a descriptive book that you travel to, and it'll put all of the symbols that you have into your notebook. So just going to go through all of these, see what I can get, and then I might be able to add some logic onto my notebook. Okay, I pretty much got everything except a time tag and put my crossroad book in. I've got pretty much all of the logic that I will need for this, and it looks like that I won't be able to add any more symbols as of yet to this. So hopefully I don't get any more symbols added to this book, or else it'll be considered that there's missing logic in it. And if there's any missing logic in your descriptive book, it will add symbols in, and then that won't be good since it will add instability as well. So I'm going to take a risk, travel to my crossroads, and that was where the chunk loading block from earlier was, so I guess I'm gonna have to create some more of those. Let's go back to our overworld. For some reason it was like a little jump, like hop. And put this back in and see up. Yep, there was. Oh, dang, that's not a symbol I want. So what happened was that it added the symbol eternal night, meaning that when I go into my crossroads, it's going to be nighttime. That actually kind of sucks. So I might have to find another crossroads with an eternal day marker. So I'm just gonna start looking around, go back to all of these worlds, and of course I'm gonna have to make some sort of books to do so. I'm gonna look around, find some more symbols, and hopefully stuff is awesome and gives me like an eternal day symbol. Because eternal night, as the name suggests, means that it's going to always be night. I don't know if you've been following, but I do not like the prospect of always night. So I'll just go back over here and find some reeds. Be right back, guys. Okay, I think I've had enough fun here. I've managed to fill my notebook quite extensively. There's probably a lot more symbols that I could have, though I did find a fast time symbol, which would be very fun to try out. Though the Eternal Dusk does have some advantages to it. Mostly not being eternally night. I might have to move my bed in my crossroads. Though let's see what happens when we sleep in it. Is it still night? It's still night, so I can continually sleep in here as much as I want. That's actually pretty awesome. So there is something to be said. Wait. I heard an Enderman. Okay, Eternal Night sucks. I get it. Let's not do Eternal Night anymore and just go to our oil well to see what we can do. Not Eternal Night here, so that's good. Got a bunch of stuff here. Skeletons, spiders. That's a lot of spiders. And a lot of things that want to kill me, I bet. Let's see. Bunch of gold that I could put in here. Sure, why not? Flip the switch, me bucko. And see, what were we doing earlier? Wow, I was having so much fun with the red power control that it was like bam, bam, bam. Where am I? It's quite an interesting thing. Red power control, you can easily make quarries and tunnel boring machines. I myself was actually experimenting with a tunnel boring machine, but I didn't exactly have too much success with it. I think I had the head of my machine facing the not really the wrong. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of logic circuits. So I'm guessing I'm not going to use this machine anytime soon. Yeah, there were a few things to change with Red Power Pre-Release 5. There were a few logic rewrites, which means that all placed logic tiles will fall off, and all non-placed ones, so the ones in your inventory or in chests, they won't get deleted. It's just stuff worse than that will happen. And of course, everything is going to be completely haywire. And let's leave it like that for now. Oh well. Guess I'll focus on that later. And let's go back here. If I remember right. Good thing I have to import each of these. And there we go. Now the thing I am very excited for is the frames. If you saw my video, I was also working on a quarry with the frames, so that I'd be able to, well, kick ass for one. And why aren't you, there you go. Not satisfied? Here. Okay, I was basically building a bunch of stuff with the frames, so this video is going to be a bit late. And the fourth control language, or whatever the heck it's called, is very fun. So that's another thing that's awesome. And I'm gonna have to replace my teleport tether and stow my logic gates tether here. I think that's a big enough area. 1, 2. Whoa, this tether must have expanded a bit. It's now a 9 block area. Though that could just be my imagination. Yeah, it is not my imagination. Good. Well, I guess the first of many things that I can do is go over and grab my alloy furnaces. Ah, there's a... Darn it, there's an item that, like, right to the left of that I cannot get since it is an item that's glitched. So I didn't remove everything beforehand. That's perfect. I guess I'll have to be careful not to touch that because it'll throw an error. Okay. I've got a bunch of brass and I can start making frames and frame motors and maybe automate and expedite the process by putting a bunch of chests here. And I heard that if you put basic logistics pipes here at intersections, I can throw another chest way over here and it'll be a lot quicker. What I'll want to do is have some easy way to make a bunch of frames. So I'm going to need my alloy furnaces. My alloy furnaces are going to have to be next to all of these batteries because I'll want them going all the time pretty much. And I'll also need more batteries since eventually I'll want to be making frame things out of frames and using the computer to do things with frames. Though I am not sure what those things with frames I want to be of. I'm gonna need to make a lot of sticks for this. Provider. A lot of sticks, and I will need to make sure that I don't bump into that item. And I see wood. Okay, I'll get that wood, and I'll have to light off up the top of that area or else things will get a little hectic. I do not like hectic. It's not that I don't like hectic, it's that hectic doesn't like me. I am allergic to hectic, and whenever I get near hectic, it punches me in the face. So needless to say, I don't like hectic. Except when it results in that. Wow. Okay, now that we're back, we can actually look at... Hey, why did redstone just go like that? Okay, what was I? Oops, wrong mode. There we go. That's not good. Okay, what are we looking at? Let's look at the new items that we have. We're going to also need to upgrade our systems so that its parts can handle a lot more items. Gonna have to do fine copper wire, fine iron wire. What are you used for? You are used just for a wool card. Okay. So there's tin plates, red doped wafers. I am gonna need also copper coils, blue electric motors. But where am I going to need these? Okay. Frames will require a lot of blue electric motors, and I will require a lot of frames, so they really come in hand. And these require a lot of iron. Oh my goodness. So I'm also going to need to get fine copper wires, which needs a diamond draw plate, which requires diamond panels and iron panels. Do I even have enough for diamonds? I think the best idea would be to do a few things. One of them is to maybe knock this out to get a better crafting area, because I'll want a lot of crafting stuff there since just 6 isn't really enough. And also I'm going to need to make some sort of dark matter EEPower network, which is going to require a lot of matter making. So what I'm going to do is start amassing a few condensers, relays, and collectors. I'll throw U wood in here, and I've still got this cleanse star ain. I'm probably mispronouncing that, which some people were quick to mention last episode. Come on, guys, give me a break. So I'm going to need a log glowstone, cleanse star ain, so I'm going to need a relay. Does the cleanse star work in here? No, it doesn't. Do you? No? No. Oh well. So I'll have to figure out where the cleanse star works, probably in a relay. So I'll need to make a relay with a bit of obsidian. And I'm going to need also to make red matter. So I think a very good idea would be to go up to the surface, and using interdiction torches for protection, I'll need to hash out an area to make a EE matter array. I'm guessing that the standard 17.5 solar flower is probably all I will need. I will also need teleport tethers, and I think the provider pipe, so that my condenser, when I manage to figure out where I want to get the condenser from. Let's go here. And I'll bring a condenser up, make a relay, and start crafting stuff that I'll need for my solar panel. Solar flower, rather. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, interdiction torch. I don't feel as safe as I did before for some reason. No. Protect me, Cobble. No. Dark matter pickaxe, I need you. No. I am really sucky with this. You know it's early in the morning when. Okay. So I hit a bit of a snag. All of my matter is pretty much not in my inventory, meaning that my diamonds, they're a bit stagnant right now. I need 9 diamonds for the diamond block to make the relay, to be able to take the energy from my cleanse star to get more diamonds. A bit of a chicken and egg moment right here, so I guess I'm going to have to sit in front of this collector right here and wait for the condensers to make matter at an incredibly slow rate. Okay, I finally got my diamond block, and I will now make my relay to get all that yummy cleanse star ain. Though I'm not sure exactly how much matter the cleanse star can hold. So we'll probably see when I plonk this down right next to here. Is that a good place for it? No. What have you. When I plonk it here, if I put this in, okay, only 26,000. So, honestly, I'll put my condenser here for now to just gobble up all that energy, since it's pretty much just wasting away. Here we go. And since this is going to be a slow process, I guess I'll leave this to stew for an hour and a half. Life is not exactly giving me a break, folks. You know that? It's just coming up to me and kidney punching me in the face. Oh well, guess I'm gonna have to wait for this to discharge rather quickly. Not Not quickly at all. Wait a second. I think I have dark matter somewhere. Let's go to my oil well, and I think it is one of my condensers, and it's nighttime. Nope. So I've been getting some odd questions and comments on some of my YouTube videos. As you know, or probably don't, I released a video about my... Sorry, I had to sniff there. Had to sniff a bunch of times. I released a video of my exploits, dark matter, yay, and released a video showing my creation of a frame, using frames, a quarry. And one of the very first comments was, "Your voice makes me want to punch babies in the face." Or just punch babies. That was any one of those, and any one of those comments, and you can see that that guy needs help. I mean, why would you want to punch random babies in the face after hearing someone's voice? And also some other comments were equally surprising, but not for the same reasons, thankfully. One of them was, one person asked if I had Asperger's because of my voice. I'm not sure why. Another asked if I was female. Really not sure why of that. It's, whoa, kind of a random question. Hey, are you female? No, I'm a dude, dang it. No, I am not a woman. Get it through your head. Ah! Anyways, and also, another comment that really took me aback was, your voice is kind of twitchy in a serial killer kind of way. I don't really know how to comment on that. Hey, are you a serial killer? No, but you're gonna find out in a few seconds, buddy. Oh my goodness. Kind of freaky, honestly. Okay, this is gonna slowly tick down. Actually, I think since I have one more piece of dark matter here, I'm going to convert most of this back to dark matter. Though it's going to be very slow. Let's see, how much dark matter do I create? Okay, that's enough dark matter. And convert the rest of you back to obsidian because I need obsidian. And I'll have to refill the cleanse star. And then convert this relay into a dark matter relay. We're making progress, people! Yay, progress! Woohoo! Slow progress, but progress, I guess. I'll steal you for a second. Dankeschön. And dark matter it up. Here we go. You are going a lot quicker. And that discharged a lot quicker than before. Though it is still slow in creating matter. Up, Eternalist field. Yay. Oh well. Okay, now that we got that taken care of, we should probably create a few other things. I'm guessing that a dark matter block might be a very good idea. Not a dark matter block. I'm guessing some more collectors are a good idea to get this ratio a lot higher and to bring this assembly eventually up top so that I will be able to... What I want to do is to bring this assembly up to the top surface, and that will need to be done to get more light and also to have more room, since this area is a bit cramped, though I could probably pull out my catalytic lens and make everything bigger, though I'm worried of hitting some sort of expensive piece of equipment that would be very hard to repair. What I'll want to do is to build some more Mach 1 collectors and surround them around some relays. The relays also generate EMC at a very quick rate, a quicker rate than the collectors, in fact, when it is surrounded by 5 collectors. That might be why this isn't giving all of it. Okay, basically, the relay's energy output, what the relay does is it takes EMC that it is getting generated from the sides, so collectors, they're generating EMC. This one, it's a three-way split, giving energy to the relay and the condensers in equal proportions, but this one is giving all of the energy to the relay. And the relay sees what's next to it, what requires energy. So for instance, this condenser requires the energy, and it'll pass that energy to the condenser. Now, the relay, when it is connected to collectors, it can also generate its own EMC, meaning that when it is connected to like one collector, it'll it'll make like 4 EMC a second, some odd amount like that. When it's connected to 2, it's 2 times that. When it's connected to 3, it's 3 times the amount when it's connected to 1, up to a maximum of when there are 6. But having 6 collectors next to a relay is kind of useless unless you're charging a cleanse star, which is a possibility. So having 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on here next to a condenser will generate energy on that relay and to that relay to shove right to the condenser. Now if I set this condenser when I get this assembly large enough to red matter or something like that, it'll be doubly awesome. I think I'm going to limit myself to 1 of these flowers for now until I get to like episode 30 or 40 when I actually need that amount of matter, because I don't really want to swim in the sea of red matter. Run, run, run. Oh no, another creeper. Zombies, why is everything chasing me? What have I done to you guys? Oh, come on. Taste my interdiction! Black! And of course I fell. Apparently the interdiction torch is so powerful, it actually pushes you away also. You know, I really wish I could say that I was unfazed about the spiders leaping towards me, trying to kill me. But then I'd be really lying, and I'm not much of a liar. And I'm still not a fan of spiders trying to leap towards my face to nod off. I'd never think that a torch would be saving me so much right now. Run for it! Hey guys, I've just been doing a bit of work on making some more automation. I've got just an intermediate chest right over here with some copper and tin that will keep this alloy furnace as stocked as possible with all of the goodies. Now, for some reason, the supplier pipes would only give the items when it was coming in from the top. I'm guessing that's an alloy furnace specific thing, especially the blue electric alloy furnaces, though that isn't really anything to be worried about. Now, next I'm going to need to get some glowstone if I can find the bloody dust. Bloody dust. That would be an interesting item, though would probably label me a sociopath, considering that's what someone earlier in the comments section described me as. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Haha, that was a fail attempt. Apparently I had some in my alchemical bag, but I should really take that black hole band out of there, though that's probably the safest place for it. So now I just need to rig this to make some provider pipes. And have these go over here. So now this is connected to the circuit. Now I'm hoping that it'll be able to easily pull from this. I think we should take one and have it only an include. So only pull brass from here. Brass, bronze, brass in this mod. So only pull brass, and then you'll pull it to a crafting pipe, which I'll need to set up. I wonder if you can figure out before I actually craft it. Sorry, time's up. You lose. Going to import the data, and we have support frames. So it'll only be able to pull a stack at a time since it will only have 64. But maybe when I hook this up to a better sorting system, it'll work out. So I think what I'm going to do is pull my very first amount of frames, get some more wood to stick in this, and I think the thing that's going to be the main problem with this system is that I'll need a way to craft sticks all the time. And if we go over to our pipe, we see we got a lot of more stuff than we did earlier on the system. So let's pull an even stack. And it's going to start crafting it. Crafting, sending to network. 1. And this is going to be an arduously slow process. So do a time warp. Okay, now that we're in the future, yay us, we go, and we got our 32 frames, which we can do with as we please. Now, to make this stuff much better, we're going to need frame motors, and to make that stuff, we'll need to make a bunch of copper stuff, like the blue electric motor, which is going to require a lot more alloying processes to do. Copper coil, and a bunch of other stuff. So I think we covered enough in this episode. I think it'd probably be best for both your sanity and mine, though that's a lost cause as it stands, if we end it right here. I'll work a bit more on this system and maybe just add a few collectors to this, though I won't really do too much upgrading without you guys. Well, that's all for today. Wave time. Signing off. Have a wonderful day. Are you enjoying yourself? Hit the subscribe button to continue our adventure later.